Alright, so, whoop. First test will be, first run will be on the piler that's not been bought by the player. I need to go to trailer, and I need to fill. With sugar beet, fill. We're back, so I got a full load of beets. Oh, I want to do this too. Full load of beets. It's going to act just like a sell point. You can drive in here, sell it, and it's going to tally the money as you deliver it, just like that. So it's just a normal sell point in the map, no issue. And you won't be able to fill it up because it's still cycling as fast as it normally would, or it should be at least. Because eventually these beets are going to disappear because it cycled through them already. Right there, it's now empty. It's already cycled through everything. And there's your money back, 29,000 for whatever load that was. That's how.
No tear dirt.
And there's no tear dirt. You come up here and you can push R, and I don't think it even does anything. Yeah, it won't let you do anything. So that's how the piler works when you don't own it. It's very simple. It's just a sell point. Delivers many beets as you want to it. It's just gonna keep going through them. No dirt to worry about, no nothing. If you want to play with the tear dirt, then you have to buy it. 15,000 to buy it. Oops. Now I'm 14,459, so I'm at 930 roughly. I'm gonna slow the speed down just so I can get a couple loads into it, and then I'll speed it up to get to 10 o'clock. If you don't empty the piler dirt, it will fill up full of dirt and it will shut down. So you have.
You can just empty your trailer with the dirt just in that too.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that's right. I can do that. So I'm dumping. You see the money is not going up. That is because this piler is now, when you own it, it is going to direct sell the beets on the hour of each hour, and the game is whatever you delivered. So right now I'm delivering between the window of 9 and 10. Everything I deliver within that window is going to pay me at 10 o'clock. And you, like I said, you have to take the dirt. If you don't take the dirt, the piler will get full and it will shut down. You won't be able to deliver anymore. The piler is also set to realistic values, where if you use a trailer that is, for instance, 250 some liters, or 250,000 some odd liters, that computes out to be about 200 tons of beets. There's no trailer in God's creation that will haul 200 tons of beets. The piler is set up for realistic play. If you want to play with the big trailer, you can't play with tear dirt, or you're just gonna have to keep start stopping. I come out here just because I was gonna dump, but then I remember that I don't have to do that. So then there's one load in, no money. That's how it's supposed to work. We'll fill that again. I can just leave my truck there actually after I get the dirt and back up. That make this quicker. I'm gonna put 4 loads in, just so that it has a decent value. I mean, I could fast forward now and it would be the same thing. You'll get the money, but it works on the same principle. Dump, get your dirt.
And if you won't take your dirt, the piler's eventually going to shut down.
Correct. The piler will shut down if you don't take your dirt. You get about 3 loads, roughly, depending on how much you're delivering. You get about 3 loads and the piler will shut down because it's full of dirt. In the real world, you take your dirt every time because it's your tear weight. And it should give you about 2-3% back in dirt. It will vary a little bit because that's how it's set up, is to vary some, because you don't always get the same amount of dirt back every time. That's just how it works in real life. It's very, very realistic to real life. So now I'll go and fill my truck again, dump another load. And again, this is if you own it. You have to do this process. If you don't, you're going to have problems with it. And yes, it could be just a waste of time because the dirt's not used for anything, but in the real world, the dirt ain't used for anything either. It's just dumped back on the field and worked in. There's no value to it, really. It's just dirt, a little bit of broke up beet roots, the bits off the bottom of the beet will break off. Because it goes through these rolls up here, they're cleaning rolls. If you see it down there in that bin, they run across that. It's the same thing that's in the harvesters. Same principle, and it cleans the beets before they go into the pile. So that is what dirt you're getting back. It's not actually like taking beets and converting them to dirt. It's just adding dirt into it because you are getting paid for your exact delivery. That's why it says 10,000 in, 10,000 out. It has to process 10,000 at a time, otherwise it can't keep up and give you all this within a few seconds after dumping. It took me a while to get this thing spinning fast enough and processing fast enough to do what it's doing now. I almost thought it wasn't going to be possible because I thought there was going to be a limit on how fast you can make a production run. Because this thing is, like I said, it's humming right along. It's processing, I think it's got like 36,000 cycles in a month, and each cycle is 10,000. And then it gives you like a little, like, I don't know, it's like 100, 200 liters of dirt with every 10,000 beets. So that's why those numbers you see in the production thing is like that. So that's what, 4 loads now, roughly. So I'm going to speed time up. Keep an eye up in that right hand corner where my money's at. It is now currently $0. When it hits 10 o'clock, you're going to see it jump. And that's it, direct selling the beets that I delivered just now. I'll slow it down when it gets close, just so it doesn't fly by. Boom. $115,000 for 4 loads of beets. You're welcome for the pricing, because the pricing on beets is elevated for the time spent and labor involved to harvest beets. I've made it worth your while. But there it is, $115,000 for 4 loads of beets. That is how the piler works. It's pretty simple.